In an effort to save his own life, David scoured medical journals and discovered results largely overlooked by a medical establishment focused on survival and a cure, instead of stopping cancer before it strikes. Hidden in that massive research was critical information. We all have cancer cells inside us, right now, every one of us. These are abnormal cells, and our bodies are designed to fight and destroy them. We have the power to determine whether we feed or starve the cancer cells already inside us. We can help our bodies in this fight in 4 deceptively simple ways: through nutrition, exercise, stress management, and avoiding toxins. Combining these 4 powerful tools, the anti-cancer method was born. David uncovered the information we need to face the war on cancer in an entirely new way.
My lab is focused on cancer treatment. Cancer is not something that strikes you suddenly when you're 60, 65, 70. The first cell that are mutated that gives rise to a cancer appears when you are 15, 16, 17, and it takes decades for this single mutated cell to give a clinically expressed cancer. It's estimated today that about 70% of all cancer death could be prevented by simple change in lifestyle. 70%. The first evidence that cancer was lifestyle-related originates when we start comparing the rates of cancer worldwide. In the 80s, the Japanese population started westernizing its lifestyle and diet. In 2005, the rate of colorectal cancer in Japan is the highest in the world, from one of the lowest in the world, within 25 years. So it is this change in the incidence of cancer within the same population that we, in cancer, discover that the way we live influences the way we die.
Just to show you how big a 52-inch casket is, it's the size of a double bed.
The overall need for oversized caskets goes up every year. You're talking about something that's going to have to be moved with some kind of machinery.
Obesity has been shown to be a key factor in the development of cancer because the most inflammatory cell in a human body are the fat cell. When you are overweight, that creates a chronic inflammatory condition that favors physiologically the development of tumor.
This is the map of obesity in America in 1985. Slightly darker blue, less than 10%. Light blue is between 10 and 15%. Now I want to show you what an epidemic looks like. 1985, 86, 90, 91. The first states with more than 15%, 95, 2000, 2001, 2005, the first states with more than a third of the people obese, 2006, 2007, 2008. So this may be the map of cancer in our country in 10 years. This is a pretty scary perspective.
We've entered the age of convenience. We're sleeping less, consuming more, and physical activity is a choice, not a necessity. When we live in a sedentary state, all of our body's systems are weakened, which creates an environment that feeds the growth of cancer cells inside us. So what happens if you introduce even a moderate amount of exercise into your life? With this anti-cancer pillar, your body will start to repair itself from within, cleaning out contaminants so when you exercise, you are decreasing your cancer risk. At the same time, you'll also reduce excess hormones that stimulate cancer growth, all of which boosts your immune system and makes you more resistant to disease. With all that going on, odds are you'll feel better too. And you can do it by taking just one small step. And then another. And another. And another.
They could see the
Tobacco took the billions of profits they made from generations of addicted smokers and invested in something more family friendly. Something that could have a big effect on our future. Something that we consume every day. The food we eat. In 1985, tobacco giant R.J. Reynolds bought Nabisco Foods. Tobacco pioneer Philip Morris bought General Foods, and 3 years later, Kraft Foods, making them the largest food producer in North America. And leaving the business of food in the capable hands of the same corporations who helped addict us to tobacco. Using the same tactics they used to promote tobacco, food companies set about peddling the entire planet a diet of processed goods, loaded with chemicals and additives, masquerading as food. This new machine operates with specific targets in mind, like addicting consumers, without them knowing it.
nowadays, practically everything's in a package. You don't know what's in that package except what the label is. You have to be able to trust the label. The food companies have taken advantage of that. And the fact is that the food is loaded with chemicals and artificial ingredients and things like sugar. And I looked at your Chobani yogurt, and there's no sugar there listed. But there's evaporated cane juice. I don't know what that is, but juice, that's natural. I don't know. And all it is sugar. They make up names, and it's illegal to do that.
I reference McDonald's a lot because I go to McDonald's. I love the silence that follows that statement.